Windows 10 has an inbuilt VPN feature that you can actually use to set up a VPN server without having to download any kind of software or even purchase any kind of subscription. Actually, I've used it here to create different servers, to have a server in Canada, a server in Germany, and a server in Poland. So in order to connect to my server in Canada, all I need to do is click on the server and it's going to reveal these options right here. And I'm going to click on connect so that we're connected to our server that is based in Canada. Alright, so we're already connected, so let me bring up my browser so we can confirm what my real IP address currently is. So I'm going to click on what is my IP address right here. The page is going to load and we're going to see right here that I have a new IP address. Country is Canada and the city is Montreal. In fact, I can switch off from Canada, for example, and now connect to my VPN server that is based in, for example, Germany. So once we're connected to our German server right here, we're going to be able to confirm that we have a new IP address which is based in Germany. Alright, so sometimes it's going to connect right away, sometimes it's going to take like 1 or 2 attempts, but finally we're going to be able to connect to these servers and change our real IP address. Alright, so we're already connected to our server in Germany, so let me bring back the browser one more time. Click on what is my IP address right there so that the page can reload. As you can see, we have a new IP address. The country is Germany and the city, this is the city. Alright. Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create your own custom VPN using Windows 10 built-in VPN service so that you're able to actually connect to any VPN server without having to purchase any service or having to use any or download any kind of software. So let me just first of all delete what I've created right here so that we're able to start from scratch. Alright, so I'm going to delete Poland, I'm going to delete Germany so that we're not left with any option. Then we're going to start from scratch. So in order to start, just head over to the Windows icon at the bottom left corner, click on it to bring up these options right here, then click on the cogwheel in order to reveal the settings panel. Alright, so once you are here, we're going to look for a network and internet where we're going to get started configuring our VPN server. Alright, so we're right here, scroll down and go to VPN, click on it, and ensure these options are checked. So allow VPN over mirror network should be checked, allow VPN while roaming should be checked. Alright, so what you're going to do next is to click on the plus icon right here so we can get started configuring our VPN on Windows. Alright, so we're going to click on that and we're going to choose the Windows built-in VPN so that we're able to leverage the Windows free VPN service to set up our server. So as for the name, we're going to create a name that I can easily remember. Let me say VPN Canada to remind me of the location of that server so that it's easy for me just to switch up my IP addresses. Alright, so right after that, I'm going to show you this website here called vpnbook.com. I've provided a link to VPN Book in the description below. Be sure to check it out so that you're going to land to the same page where I am so you can continue with this tutorial. Alright, so once you're down here, you're going to see two options. So there's PPT protocol and then there's OpenVPN protocol. So as for PPTP, we're going to be able to configure this without downloading any kind of software. But if we're going to use it to configure OpenVPN, we're going to download some kind of software. Since we're trying to configure this without downloading any software or purchasing any subscription, we're going to go with PPTP. But always remember, OpenVPN is more secure. If you want me to do a tutorial using OpenVPN, be sure to let me know in the comments below and I'll do just that. Alright, so let's choose PPTP. So since we're trying to set up a server in Canada, let me look for the Canadian server name. So I'm going to choose the first option right here. I'm going to copy it, bring it back into our setup right here. As for VPN protocol, I'm going to choose PPTP. Type of signing, we're going to use username and password. And as for username, we're just going to go back to the browser right here and double click on the username. That's the username. Bring it back, put it in, and then let's go back to the browser again, get the password. We're not able to copy this directly, so I'm just going to have to type it in manually. So we have 3EV7R8M, right? So that's 3EV7R8M. Then we're going to check on remember my sign-in info, then save. Right, so we've already set up our Canadian server. In order to connect to it, just click on connect right here. It's going to connect to the server. Then we're going to go back to the browser and try to confirm whether we have a real Canadian IP address, right? So that we're able to actually hide our traffic from our internet service provider and government. So we're already connected to a server in Canada. So let me just bring back the browser one more time. Click on what is my IP address right here and see if our IP address is going to change. Remember, currently we're in Germany. Alright, so there we are. We're in Canada right now. So we're going to try to see how useful this is. So first of all, let's see if we can access Google without having to fill in a CAPTCHA form. And there you go. So these IP addresses are really functional. What's more, let me bring up my Netflix, see if we're able to stream Netflix. All right, as you can see, we're able to to stream Netflix. Let me fast forward it again. AI is broken, not working out right now. So this is more, as for Netflix, it's going to be more of a hit and miss kind of situation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, so it's not very steady. But either way, you're going to be able to set up your VPN server very completely free using the built-in Windows feature without having to download any kind of software. You're going to be able to use it to browse the internet and do pretty much everything else, but you're not going to be able to use it to do something more sensitive. Let's say you wanted to use it to do torrenting. I don't recommend this because currently the built-in Windows feature, the free Windows feature, doesn't have a kill switch, right? So if you're connected to any torrenting server and your IP address were your VPN were to disconnect from the server for whatever reason, you're not going to be able to protect your real IP address because you don't have a kill switch. So it's not going to be safe for you because you're not going to be anonymous, which can increase the chances of you getting in trouble with the authorities. So if you're looking for a VPN that is more steady, that has a built-in kill switch, has an ad blocker, has a dark web monitor, you're going to go for a more stable version like NordVPN. In fact, it's a VPN that is really great. You have to try it out. I've provided a link in the description below where you can get 60% off your first 2 years if you're just going to sign up today. I've also done a separate video where I reviewed NordVPN into much more detail. The link is going to appear on the screen. Be sure to check it out. Alright guys, so that's it with this video on how to create your Windows VPN server for free and access the internet with through encrypted protocols and not have to download any kind of software or even make any subscription or purchase anything. Remember, you can always add other servers using the same protocol, the same procedure we've used. Add more servers